And here we are back again, minus the pedestal for the table. So, right, okay, so we have a CAN gas cooker. This is very expensive, never used, it's a bit dusty. But apart from that, it's never been used. It's for quite an expensive cooker. Up here we have this bedboard that's removable. The speakers, which are also removable, I've just put them up there because I never really use this never really used it. So let me see if I can get this down. Obviously with a different view, we've got the rock and roll bed here. What you need to do is you pull these out here. That's the electric hookup cable that's in this bag. Very big long hookup cable. That's for the awning, but remember the awning needs one of the hinges sorting out. Okay, so now I've moved that out of the way. Could really do with moving this bedboard out of the way, but never mind. So then you pull from the middle and it drops down. So then you have a 6-foot bed. Obviously you can push that down there to make it all level, and then pull it back up like that. Really could have done with somebody to help, but never mind. So there you go, it's all back away now. So let's see if we can get this board down with one hand, which I did. Slash. So okay, so now we have the front, we have the dual swivels. This one swivels as a catch just there, and the chair goes around like so, so it's facing the other direction there. It's very difficult to do this. There's the other chair spun around, and the other chair, unfortunately the way this has been made is that in order to spin this one round you have to open the driver's door. It's just the way that it is. You need to open the driver's door to spin it around, yeah, that's it's got a swivel, but I say you have to turn it around. Then you've got the steering wheel. You've got, like I say, you've got storage under storage. You've got storage under here, storage under there. These are legs for this. You can lift that up and put something on it, have something, and those little legs go, and it's not the brilliant way of doing it. And in here we have we have the breaker points, we have the gas bottle, manifold, that's what's inside there. Jumping through into the front, we have a gear stick extension to make it a bit easier to reach the gears. For some reason the plastics wouldn't fit once I put this carpet in. I think the plastics might be a bit broken, as they normally are, and I think they're in that cubby hole, but I'm not sure. As I said, it needs, well, it doesn't need, but there are a few things that could be done on these. The seats are very comfortable. Got an extra cigar light socket that goes straight to the car battery. DAB radio, it's not actually in at the minute. There's the mileage, 166,649. I've barely done, I think I bought it when it was on 162, so I've barely. I've only done 6,000 miles since I've had it. Starts first time off the key. Right, where's the keys? Keys have disappeared. Right. Ooh. Okay. There we go. So I always leave it in gear but take the handbrake off because we don't want the handbrake to seize. So this van hasn't been started for when's the last time it was started? Last week when it was took for its MOT, or the beginning of this week. I can never remember. Sure other people remember. Right, so pull the handbrake on, take it out of gear, key in the ignition, pull out the cold start lever, although you don't really need it, but still, let's put it on anyway. Everything's flashing, glow plug light's gone off. Look at that, on the button. Give it a bit of a rev. Sound as a pound. And even after all that time, after nearly a week of being switched off, still on. There you go. Beautiful. No smoke. Tiny bit of smoke when it first started, which can only be expected, and most diesels do that anyway, because it's been stood a while, but hardly anything. On the MOT, they said for a van of this age, in fact for any sort of diesel van, it hardly puts out any smoke at all. He said it's been very well serviced. So right, let's turn this off now. Hope you can hear my voice over the sound of this. So right, in gear, I'm going to put it, 'cause it's slightly downhill, so I'm going to put it into reverse, take the handbrake off, I want to leave it in there. Right, the steering wheel, like I said, it's an Audi S2, it's a very rare and very expensive steering wheel. Can't pick up where it actually says S2, but the fact that it's an S2 steering wheel, what you do is, usually, because I'm holding the phone, you grip both sides and you pull at the back, and then it comes off like that. It's all solid, everything works. And there you go. There you go. Oh no, I'm trying to get it back on with one hand. It's very difficult to get back on with one hand. You have to push that in. Well, I'm not going to even bother trying anyway. I'll do it when I've finished. So there you go. That's a brief tour of my T4 camper van. Oh, there's also blackout curtains. Could do with something else, or an adjusted bow, but these are actual blackout curtains that go all the way around like that, and they are actually very blackout. So there you go. There's my van. Thanks for watching.